Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Unglander and this is Cyberpunk 2077 version 2.1 with Phantom Liberty DLC. On the last episode, we have managed to help people from Brazilian Secret Services and also somebody from Sav Oil. We have managed to figure out a reasonably good ending. Basically, during that mission, what have happened is that there was somebody who have died 6 months ago who have been found via Biomon. Turns out that Biomon was turned out by the ex-Savoil agent that was currently on a hunt. And that Savoil agent basically looked for help. Turns out that ex-Savoil agent was interrogating the person that we are originally looking for. And that person was trying to actually help him, but that didn't work out. Therefore, Savoil agent basically was in hiding, looking for help. The Brazilian intelligence basically found that Biomon, basically beeping on the radar. We found the person. The interrogator seems to be sincere, like she really wanted to help. She definitely did the interrogation, but she didn't want him to die. She definitely wanted to try to save his life, but that didn't work out. And basically after that, we had an option. We either could fulfill the personal need of one person, which was one of the agents. Anna was her name, or we could basically think about what happens if we're gonna do the thing. And basically I have decided that it's gonna be much better not to fulfill the personal needs of just one person, but think a little bit more about the needs of many more people. Because if we would basically give the Biomon to Anna, to the person that we supposed to give it originally, sure, we would basically give her, and her emotional state would be satisfied. But on the other hand, it would be something that, if uncovered, could kill much more people, including including Anna, her co-worker, and possibly even more people around. And I basically decided to prevent that. So, without further talking, we're gonna move on right now. My character level 60 with 50 street cred, with 6 body, 15 reflexes for dashing, 20 technical ability for cyberware, 20 cool for stealth, long-range weapons like sniper rifles, automatic pistols, semi-automatic pistols, 20 intelligence for non-combat quick hacks, and that is basically the entire build over here. But before we're gonna march on, 2 things. Nibbles. First of all, nibbles. Second of all, this episode, like every single other, is being recorded during my Twitch streams on twitch.tv/Unglander. Come and say hi. I hope you are hope you guys are doing well. Come and say hi and play a variety of video games, charity events, modded playthroughs, genre marathons, and more. So yeah, let me take a look at the chat. Hey Jinja, how you doing? Waits from his own cave. Hey Jim. I would say hello to you, Jim, before, but yeah, we get it. Okay, so now we have this gig called The Man Who Killed Jason Foreman, and we're gonna do it. I'm gonna admit to something. I'm actually re-recording this episode for the second time, because the first time I have completed this quest, I was not satisfied with it. It was pretty clear that the quest had more than just 2 obvious endings that the game gives to you. So what I have decided to do is I basically decided to restart the entire recording, go with the entire quest one more time, but this time I'm gonna try to pay more attention to detail. I'm gonna get onto the spot, I'm gonna do everything, and I'm gonna basically do it much better. You know, want to see what I also could do? Buy a different bike. Let's just buy a different bike. If there's a different bike to buy. Mizutani, Mikagai, no. Thornton's not interested. Williford, no. Rayfields have nothing, Mayira has nothing, Kara has nothing. Bikes, there we go. This even has a different category, but I don't even bother to look at it because I'm that good. Burn and Apollo already have the Scorpions Apollo, so that there's no point of buying this one. Already got the Kusanagi, already got the Peacekeeper, got Nazar Racer, already got the Arch Nazare from Jackie, so I also don't really feel like I need to buy this one. I think I know which bike I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna basically drive, but before we're gonna leave, for a good luck, we're gonna pet Iggy the Iguana.
Who would have thought?
I'll give you a minute.
I don't even need that much. And let's say we go out. You guys have no idea how, like, okay, this quest, the man who killed Jason Foreman, it made me so invested into the story, into the characters, that I was so angry, I was so pissed off, I was so emotional about not getting that third option that I even like went out of my way and I decided to Google the solution for this quest so I can get a third best alternative. And I hope that during recording of this episode I'm actually gonna get it. Because normally when I do a first time playthroughs, I don't allow myself to be spoiled in any way, shape or form. But this time I decided to make an exemption for this quest because I'm gonna dig deeper into this as I'm going through. But this is one of those quests that make me just invested. I was into this. I basically could not let it go, man. I could not let it go. That I could only found two options, two ways of complete the quest. When you take a look at the writing, when you hear the characters, when you see the area and all the notes, there's obviously a third different option that you can get. And I want to get that third option. I'm gonna get it right now, and hopefully I'm gonna be super happy. If not, I'm gonna cry myself to bed. And that's gonna be basically my New Year's, because by the way, I'm also recording this during the 31st of December, pretty much a New Year's Eve. Alright, let me get the good radio for this. Let's go for Growl. Growl is actually a very good radio station. Alright, let's go for it. If we're gonna get any kind of quests from El Muammar about the car deliveries, we're also gonna do them. And I'm already willing to say that after what I have, after me beating this quest in the past way, I would already say that this is the quest I'm currently doing might be like one of the best quests to do in the game. Period. I really, really enjoyed it. And doing it right now once again, but doing it probably with paying more attention to my situation, to the zone, to everything, and not just blindly following orders to just go from point A to point. I think it's gonna be more rewarding. So let's just drive over there. And I want to get the best ending for this quest, and hopefully I will. Hopefully I will. Also, hello Lost, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I don't remember if I said hello to you, but if I didn't, my apologies. Also, because we are driving towards Dogtown, if there's gonna be an airdrop and we will be able to figure out where to land it, we are gonna go for it too. I really love this bike. It's possibly the best looking bike in the game, if Jackie's bike is not the best looking bike in the game. It even has the freaking lights on the side, which reminds me of Knight Rider.
Get the fuck back, will you?
Pretty sunny weather in the Dogtown right now. No airdrop so far. All right.
Hansen's rabid brutes are at it again. Remember 75? Wasn't as bad as this, but they killed 2 kids then. No apology, no...
Let's sit back and let's just wait. And now this is where I'm gonna start paying a huge attention to detail. Or at least I am going to try.
Sorry for interrupting. Name's V. Hand sent me. Brianna, I take it?
That's right. Martha, this woman here, she'll help us. We'll give you some space, okay?
Yes. Go.
Sorry, emotions are running high right now. Before we start, need to understand who you are, where from. Life in Dogtown? Know it well?
Street kid.
Grew up on the streets of Haywood. Not an easy life, but I pulled through. Never quit. Guessing it's not so different in Dogtown. Except you don't gotta always be given the slip to badges.
Not the badges, no. That's true. That's you introduced. I'm Brianna. 6 years back, the Tigers came after me, so I ran. Landed here. For most of us, our past doesn't amount to more than that. Running, surviving, which is why I want to make sure that for once, the eddies we've scraped together will buy us justice. Real justice.
Justice. Okay, so who's paying me?
How'd you put together the scratch for this?
All of us here, we pitched in. We've suffered enough.
Okay, and how do you define justice then?
Justice means what to you, exactly? Definitions vary. Want to hear your take?
Leon Rinder doesn't deserve to live. He was a triggerman for Hansen. A murderer.
All too familiar with that brand of justice.
Good for you. Doesn't change Rinder killing Martha's son, Jason, along with his friends and 4 other residents. Jason, Caleb, Deontay, Omar, Pharrell, Matthias, Elisa, and Tamika.
That's a whole lot of names just pointed out to us.
Why would Rinder be meeting with Jason? Any idea?
All I know is that Jason was supposed to put Rinder in touch with the scavs.
Scavengers. Jason happened to be involved in some unsavory biz.
He was a young man trying to get by in Dogtown. Wasn't no angel, but his heart was in the right place. Martha made sure of that.
Okay, why Ryan leave barges then?
Rinder's not a bar guest soldier anymore.
Bar
Why?
guest.
No clue. All I know is he's brutal, cold-blooded, a beast.
What's his connection to Hansen?
He joined when Hansen set up shop in Dogtown. Carried out orders no one else dared take, according to rumor.
Can Hansen people deal with Ryder then? I mean, he was one of them after all.
Surely even Barghest doesn't let murderers walk free, dodge consequences.
Have to catch him first. Told them what happened, but as usual, they simply don't care. Martha's
Typical.
boy, Jason, he wanted to become a fixer. He set up some deal, brought Rinder to the stacks. But there was a dispute. Rinder opened fire and, well, we're still scrubbing the blood off the walls. Identified the bodies by their implants.
I see.
Found this in Jason's body. It's encrypted, but I'm sure you can manage. Feel free to look around. Investigate. There's still plenty of traces.
Okay, what's on the shard?
What's on the data shard?
I don't know, but I'm betting that whatever Jason did for Reinder, it'll have details.
Okay, tell Jesus' mother that I'll do what she asks. Yeah, take care. I'm gonna talk with the mother herself, myself.
Hang in there, Brianna.
I will. And remember, we're paying you for justice. 17 people's hard-earned cash. It's not given lightly.
I'll keep it in mind.
Reinder's dog tag. Bring it to me. It'll serve as a reminder to this pack of thugs that we're capable of fighting back.
If you say so.
I'll do my best.
Okay, first let's get this encryption cracked. Let's see. 1C, but I don't see 5.5 anywhere. We need to tap into 1C twice then. There we go. Alright, so we got Archive Conversation, Jason Foreman and Slava Makarov. Jason Foreman, got a client for you. Guys wants to sell combat implants, Militech 3rd Gen. Slava, good. Send him us to Pacifica, the old Los Osos motel. Where he get them? Jason, better off telling me how much you're willing to pay. Slava, only if it's quality chrome. Jason, it is. Slava, that'll a lot. Tens of though. Jason, fuck me. At my cut? Slava, don't try to be funny. You already get a flat fee. You want more? Then ask your supplier. Jason, it's always the same with you assholes. Okay, so that's all that we could do over here. What kind of weapon am I using? The weapon that I'm currently using for like stealth and also in combat at the same time is M-10AF Lexington Tier 5++. It's a weapon that you can find in the loot, basically. And the mods that I have applied to it are the Kanetsugu with additional zoom, additional range, crit chance and crit damage. And also I'm using a suppressor because why the heck not? It gives me only 10% damage reduction, but it gives me additional stealth damage. And I would say that it's the best I could ever find. Bonus ricochet. I don't think there's like any other suppressor that would be just simply better for this gun. I mean, I could go for XC10 Strix, but at this point, there's no real difference between the two. Both got the same stats. The only difference is that Cestus is tier 5 and Excentric is tier 10 because they have the same stealth damage, the same damage reduction. In a matter of fact, I'm gonna use this one just because of aesthetic sakes. Then I applied the tier 5 Pyro for additional fire damage, and then also added Swiss cheese for armor penetration but increased stamina cost per bullet. Alright, and what I'm gonna do right now is I'm not gonna go for the area. I'm gonna investigate the entire area now.
See these combat souls? Must have run up, boosted onto the roof of this shack, bashed his leg against the railing. That's a 10-foot jump for a man who's got to weigh at least 360 pounds, leaving dino prints like these.
So either we're witnessing the fattest fuck who ever jumped, or Reinder's got augmented hamstrings on top of being chromed up like a goddamn tank.
Is a riddle, all right.
Let me talk with the mother.
I want Rinder to be scared. Scared to have it all taken away from him. Like he took from me.
Tamika, I just want to read this. Tamika, you were the son that gave us light. We love you, your parents. For Dad. Hi Dad, Mom told me you left and you're not coming back, and it's not because you're mad. Mom said you miss me just as much as I miss you. Is that true? Well, I do. I left you my Rubik's Cube. I still don't know how to solve it. Maybe you do. That's all. Now Mom wants to write something. Matthias, I still can't bring myself to tell him what really happened. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's definitely not the thing to Alyssa. To Alyssa, my sweetest baby sister, your being gone makes me incredibly sad. Today I wanted to call you and almost dialed before I realized you wouldn't pick up. There's an emptiness left after you. You are my best friend, my sister. I love you and I don't know what to do with myself now. You were hit by a stray bullet, a freak accident. How am I supposed to come to terms with that? I can't help asking myself why. I hope where you are, that is better than here. That you are not afraid of what tomorrow will bring. That you are at peace. Hugs and kisses. Yeah, besides that, there's nothing to explore over here. There's something over there. Lots of bullets. Lots of bullet holes.
Looks like these. I'm thinking
12-7, 50 cal.
rounds, Mark 31 HMG.
Heavier than a motherfucker lead spitter that did this. Hauling it with a Ganic arm? Not a chance.
Classic go-to for Militech Marines. Ex-soldiers like Rinder. Scan did pick up traces of other rounds, which would make him the lone shooter. Someone's been collecting different kinds of
Stash
lead here.
ammo shells, shell casings.
When I was little, after shootouts, we raced
DNA
to collect
several
any
people.
casings we could find. Traded them between ourselves. Must be some kid's stash.
Doesn't tell me anything about Rinder, but can't complain about knowing a little piece of Johnny Silverhand's childhood.
What's the Jason that was simply stashing the ammunition with the other people to defend themselves? Indentation.
Take it out on the
2
ground or
feet.
something?
Biological
Not his
material.
fist. See the blood? Indentation? Took some poor fucker's head and bashed it. Repeatedly.
Like he went berserk.
Apparently,
Seeing
the
as you're
string was
looking
used
for a
14,000
bored-out killing
newtons.
machine that's lost all self-control.
Sounds about right.
Lost self-control, Jesus. How much power you need to have to even release 14,000 freaking newtons of just sheer force? There's something over there. A drone. Zetatech drones. Bambus. Technological condition. Inoperational. Key elements missing. Okay, I have noticed that there's a car over there. Let me check if there's anything behind the building that could give me a little bit more. I don't know. Not really the biggest fan of this suppressor on this gun. I think that the Cedis just looks better. Yeah, the Cedis just kind of fits nicely with this weapon. It just fits better. Okay, the car. We're not scanning. Yeah, the engine is all busted up. Someone tells me that we are missing something. Oh, there's no, that's a person. Obvious bullet holes. There was no reaction to the drone. That's not bullet holes, that's a car. And I don't see any reactions to the broken-ass car for some reason. I guess all the evidence we already have gathered over here, so we can only go to the motel. I'm doing it intentionally so I can basically not have any superstition that I missed something, any kind of note, any kind of, like, you know, stuff that could be helpful. And I think we didn't. So let me get on the bike and let's go to the old motel. Airdrop. Okay, where's it gonna go? It's on the roof over there. Alright, let's go for it. We're gonna get something good.
Where are you?
Oh, you really decided to go for this, huh? Okay.
Using the shark! This is looking...
Not looking good for you, sir. She's armed? What gave that away? Huh? What is the grit? Because I just found a grit something. Yeah, that's a grit. That's a tech pistol. Interesting. I don't remember ever seeing this gun. Grad and no mods. Ugh. Tier 5 and no mod slots? Nothing? That sucks. That sucks, dude. Oh well. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't need that. Thank you. There's something wrong with the car. And there she blows. Only 2 out of 3 people have managed to survive that one. Gorilla Arms plus Berserk. I mean, the guy was clearly under the effects of cyberpsychosis. Muller's not far away from here.
Stop this noise!
New contact with Brianna Dolson. V, remember that killing Ryder isn't enough. You need to bring back his dog tag. I remember. I do remember this much. Thank you. We'll be waiting.
Listen, man. I can hook you up. So, you know,
Okay, who are you? What do you have? Combat stim, frag grenade, chemical mods. I can put you to sleep. Don't call the cops. How about that? Let's just not call the cops. Here goes guy number 2, and he already sees me, so I need to get rid of him first.
We'll find you and we'll chop you into
This grinder came to do biz? An abandoned motel, crawling with organ clippers. Wonder if we'll find him on the first floor. Or on all of them. Chopped into little bits.
Good old Lexington, never disappoints. It might definitely deal way less damage than Tamayura right now. Sure, like more than 60%. 60 damage, actually. But it just, when it comes to stealth, it just never disappoints. And I never have a problem with putting one additional bullet into the target, making me feel kind of like a John Wick. Which, by the way, you can actually find a John Wick reference in Dogtown in the stadium. If you go behind the weapons merchant, you can find a plate with engravings that says for John Wick. And even Johnny has a reaction to it, so it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, there's a arcade conversation that we can read over here, so let's get to it. Arcade conversation, Samuil Egorov and Daria Alexieva. Samuil, want something from the stadium? Daria, get some Neurosig boosters. Samuil, for the Zetatech gear? Daria, yeah. Why are you going there? Samuil, I have to take care of a patient from Damir. He's asking for help. Daria, thought he only got people from us. Samuil, not always. This time is a proper procedure. Let's check this area carefully. Let's get everything that we can. Try to read all the shards as possible because I sincerely want to read. I want to get the best ending for this quest. If I'm not gonna get it, I'm gonna be mad. 557A. Don't see. Oh yeah, this sucks. This just straight up sucks, dude. Yeah, second and the third, but doesn't really matter. Want to get the first one too, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Let's check the messages. We got some messages. Voodoo Boys. From Marina Lilina to Andrei Uligant. Matter simple. The Haitians are untouchable in Pacifica, understood? No kidnapping, harvesting chrome or organs. No light-hearted tussles either. Those VDB lunatics have been getting touchy lately about their influence in Pacifica, so just behave. Keep it civil. Implants for sale. Oscar Garcia to Artem Vorobev. I'm sorry, I have reading issues. I am slightly dyslexic, so I don't always see the things the way they are. Hey, I heard you are in the market for implants and don't ask questions. Sounds like I'm your man. I've come to same cutting-edge tech. Mostly arms and legs jam-packed with all kinds of nifty features. Calibrated for athletes, but any normal would be interested too. Gear suited for folks on the smaller side, or even just kids. So we in biz. From Artem to Oscar. Reply, implants for sale. I don't ask questions because I don't need to. You're with Fiona. which means I'm just interested. And if you knew who Fiona answered to, you wouldn't send messages like this. Don't contact me again. As a matter of fact, I kinda want to use this pistol only for loud situations per se, so let me just slap the Diabuk on this and let's switch to Tamayura pistol, because Tamayura is technically like the best gun in the game. I mean, the best pistol in the game, but it drops so rarely. It's actually incredible how rare it really is, and I'm still waiting for upgrading this thing for a good reason. And the reason is because if I'm gonna get Tamayura tier 5++, I want to slap the mods on this and just be happy with my life. Okay, let's see. That's a heavy machine gun. Damage, belt feeder.
Rinder's lead spitter. He got here all right.
So far, the data seems to be accurate. After what Rinder did, he gave himself to the scavs. And he gave his weapon for deconstruction as well. Well, not very much deconstruct considering that the belt feeder was basically destroyed. Let me check the other room. There's some kind of a shard over here. Boar's recipe. 1/2 pound protein brick 3rd tier from Biotechnica is enough. 2 onions, biohackers at the stadium have the best. 1 egg yolk, synthetic obviously. Water, well filtered. Sim flour from Petrochem. Spices, whatever you can find. Salt is a must have. How to prepare: mix the flour with the synth yolk, add some oil, and then pour water. Let's rest for 30 minutes. Meanwhile, douse onion and fry. Crumble the protein brick into a season to taste. Then add onion to make the stuffing. Then form your they're making pierogies. Then form your pelaminis and put in boiling water. Boil until pelaminis float. Yeah, that's how you make pierogies. You basically made pierogies with onions, which are pretty good. But the best pierogies that you can get with spinach and cottage cheese. No, not even with cottage cheese, just spinach. Though you can add cottage cheese and it's still pretty good. I just like spinach a lot. That's all there is to it. Okay, so what else do we have? Tier 5 component. I see something that I could hack. Maybe it's on the upper floor, on the lower floor maybe, we'll see. So that's the door that I cannot open. I can use tech ability to open this though. Cheese isn't a thing anymore in Cyberpunk. Isn't it though? Let's use air hypo. What's this? Biomonitors.
Biomonitors. Scavs are reprogramming them to jam signals in similar models. Just like they did with Sandra Dorsett's biomon.
One of them's Rinder's. See?
Well, well.
Spinach ravioli are good. My Polish genes demand me to rebel and tell you that raviolis are not pierogis. How dare you make that comparison? Offended, triggered, posted on Twitter, unsubscribed, unfollow, told my mom, sued for damages. I mean, technically speaking, raviolis are made kind of the same way, but they are still different. Only synthetic cheese? Hey, cheese is a cheese. I'm a bit Sicilian. Don't care, didn't matter, didn't ask, L plus ratio, seed, cope, malt. You mad? Nah, it's perfectly fine, I'm just joking around. Alright, so we have 2 messages. The plan. Valerie Belvov to Zaria Popova. Here's how this goes. First I crack the soft in a certain biomonitor models. Then I put each specific crack onto a shard, and those shards are what you get from me. If you have to jam the signal on the Militech guest dash 9128AX biomon, then you slot the shard named guest 9128AX crack into your guy, and this SIG gets jammed. Doesn't get any simpler than that. Here's laid out, play by play in bullet points, how to kidnap peeps and hack their biomons for gongs. First, biomonitors send an SOS to trauma 15 seconds after connection is lost. Oh my goodness. Interference is detected, or when vitals don't return to normal. Before those 15 seconds are up, my shard has to be inside your target. 2. Expose the target to weak EMP signal before quickly taking them out and slotting the shard. Number 3. Some people have dummy chip slots. If the chip has a crack, TT will get notified immediately, so never go after a target you haven't spec'd first. Number 4. You get it easy in Dogtown. Trauma almost never shows, but they could drop here into Pacifica. So if you bring us some VIP from Night City who was having a few drinks at the Heavy Hearts, you still need to slot the shard with a crack. If you don't do that, then Trauma will be paying us a house call. So that's how they get to Sandra. That's how they get to everybody. Primitive Biomonitor from Valerie Belov to Sammy Taylor. I got a new Zetatech Biomonitor with the soft update. Something's not right. Keeps generating hashes using SHA-8192 and no fucking matches. The brute force that crashed Sandra Dorset hardware isn't doing shit either. Help a chum out here. From Sammy Taylor. To Valerie Belov, problem with the biometer, SHA-9892, seriously? That's like trying to start a Rayfield Excalibur with a hard crank. Blake 6B can melt through that. Ice like a hot knife through a butter, and once that's done, you can jam the signals on those models, easy peasy, and Trauma will never be the wiser. From Valerie to Sammy. Problem. Chum, how about you leave that filthy stall at the stadium and come work with us? You'll have your work cut out for you. And the response, thanks, but no thanks. Right, so obviously that's an entrance. What about this? There are 2 messages. Resource for clients, Los Osos HR, being alone tonight, that's a scam. Give me the heavy ammo. Right, I'm going to assume that this floor has been cleared out. Let's go for the second floor. No, you won't. Ping me. Do we get anybody else? Alright, area is clear. Hey, Javopi. Anybody else got buffering? I think it's only you. I sincerely think it's only you. Because according to me, I'm not losing any frames, nothing have restarted, the stream is running, so it must be on your side. Alright, check every single body, every single person. It's either you or the Twitch servers are basically dog shit right now. Which, quite honestly, wouldn't surprise me at all. Not because like Twitch is bad, it's because I have noticed a lot of people has issues Twitch-wise. Yeah, it's all the cyberware. Cannot scan into this though. Cannot force these doors open, though I wish I could. Wait, there's somebody alive over there. Yeah, failed. I cannot do this. Who is this guy? Oh, he is freaking high as hell. Okay, never mind. He can just stay over there. He's just high as hell. There's no point of even touching him. Mofo higher than a freaking aeroplane. Mannequin.
One with the Bargus vest got Rinder written on it. And prices on its arms and legs. Scav sold them for parts.
No clue. Only thing we do know is the fucker cost an arm and a leg.
Hilarious. Let's just find him. His dog tag, whatever's left
Good
of him.
one, Johnny. Good one, Johnny. That looks like military clothing. Did I write this terminal? Nope. Write this operation from Damir Kovac to Vladimir Yadikovsky. About the operation on our Bargus guy. I'll be cutting a lot out of him, which means I need a lot of blockers. Synth blood for transfusion and fistful anesthetics that won't be at odds with the livers modded by Militech. And that's all. Message from Damir Kovac regarding Leon Ryder. From Damir Kovac to Barco. You're in charge of him. When he gets here, give him something to relax. Want him asleep when I get here. Doesn't even try ripping out his chrome. That's my job. I hope that's clear. On the mannequin with his name on the forehead, there's a diagram of the implants we are interested in. On the forehead, but there's only... Okay, I mean, okay, sure, legs, there's like arms, both on arms, but there's nothing on his forehead. And so you're dead. And it already is turned off. We already opened this. And there's nothing over here. That's just a fridge for probably non-stealth findings. Nothing over here. Ugh. Corpse, 46-year-old. Internal hemorrhage following blunt force trauma. Clumsily extracted implants. Yeah, that's as much as I have managed to figure out myself. Yeah, and of course somebody would keep food right next to the freaking rotting corpse, because of course they would. Operation Board: Sienna, Simon, Eleonora, Zarate, Noah Schulner, Thomas Greinberg, Zachary Watson. Designs for cyber modifications. Analysis: images showing personal and individual wanted by the NCPD. Alright, so we got 3 messages. Conta Pacifica from Branko Pierk to Damir Kovac. Listen, Jim, two things. First, our droogs caught a few fat pigs from cutting and quartering. One of them is a lady with chrome from her days as a corpo. I don't want that butcher of ours to handle her, because last time when he was taking off a cyber arm, he tore all the nerve connections, basically turning it into scrap. Second thing, guy named Leon Reiner paid us a visit. He's got a Militech combat implants that he wants to sell, so all the more reason we want somebody who won't fuck it up. And while they're at it, fix a few glitches our boy's been having lately. So, can I send someone to get you? From Damir Kovac to Branko, Conta Pacifica, earliest I can do is tomorrow afternoon. High quality combat gear from Branko to Kenneth Briggs. Got some serious gear for you. Militech chrome strip out of the 27-year-old barge's jarhead named Leon Reinder. Clean instructions by a professional. Kovac conducted the operation himself, plus the patient gave their consent, so nothing blocked, no glitches in the soft, and the nerve connections don't have any tension from stress. Cyberware looks basically new. What do you say? From Kenneth Briggs to Branko, high quality gear. Was the guy healthy, clean, no viruses made into the chrome? And now from Branko to Briggs, high quality, clean as a fucking whistle. Now, Hanson Soldier Boy. Hanson Soldier Boy from Maxim to Igor. From Maxim Smiertin to Igor Rotsovsky. Listen, our Soldier Boy is still alive, but barely. Maybe that banged mummy might cook crow, maybe not. For now, he's paying and sending transfers, so take care of him. Take his food to the top floor. We're keeping him at the end of the hallway next to the Cuddy room. And there's even a file available. Mannequins to hunt. Sienna Simon. Chick's chip with the preem chrome from her corpo days. Arasaka memory enhancement, private eyes, no point trying to break through from up close or at the distance. Biotech Mark III cyber deck and a monowire. You'll find her at the Heavy Hearts working the bar. Eliana Zarate, Militech corpo who's supposed to drop by the stadium to do biz with Sofia Dupmo. Little Missy got her own sister, so best approach is to waste him first. Clip the ride and wait for our helpless dame to get in. Then the usual, jam the biomother's signal and strip her chrome down to the last screw. Noah Schulholf, Ripper Dog from stall 137 at the stadium. Lives in the stacks, so nabbing him should be a child's play. We want his arms, so don't break them. Clear? Alright, so we already know that we need to find Ryder, and he is on the 3rd floor of the building. Oh, that's something that I can turn on. Would have been through here. Already looted you. Is there anything else inside of this area that I could check on that would be important for the investigation? Yeah, there's this guy, but he is high as a plane, so we don't need to touch him, but we're gonna have to go touch upstairs. Anything on this side over here? Nope. Okay, anything maybe over here? Like behind over here? That would be a good place to like hide something suspicious like corpse.
Head on down to Body Cure for our state-of-the-art rejuvenation treatment.
So we got area hostile. I can open this window, can I? Yeah, don't see anybody over here. No additional shadows, no nothing. Okay, what's gonna happen if I'm gonna go through the door?
You spent
Clear?
100.
Suspiciously clear. Crow scavenger. Yeah. They're all high as a kite. I don't think I have to necessarily be afraid of these two. The corpse on the table. H31.
Not our guy.
Nah, obviously it's not, but still. It still sucks to see that. After all, it's a human corpse. Somebody who could live for a little bit longer than this. Wait a second, what's this? I'm begging you. I'm begging you, how many fucking times I gotta explain something so goddamn simple? External cyberware doesn't need to go in the fridge, internal cyberware does. External means arms, legs, etc. Why is that? Because they are on the outside of the body. Can you guess where the internal ones are located? That's right, inside. Everything including synthetic kidneys, intestines, hearts, livers, lungs have to go in the fridge without exception. I'm begging you all to remember that. Why are you even taking stuff out of the fridge? There's a shitload of space in there.
Scavenger.
Another one.
Freshly operated. Out cold, but still breathing.
Not a second these sickos waste. Chrome from their victims' bodies hasn't even cooled before they're chipping it.
Patient file, Misha Sorokin. Misha Sorokin, age 25 years old, medical details, physically sound, implant, second gem arm implant, knockoff of Zetatech, calibration needed in addition to installing visual cortex support and increasing memory to boost the brain's processing power. Mr. Whitey, also known as cocaine. I cannot raise my voice high anymore. More notes, more operating tables. Type O negative.
Almost fresh. Looks like they carved someone up here recently.
Cuts on the walls, blood on the floor, optical on the table. Interior decoration. Scav edition.
Something over here too. Bunch of optical implants. And two more messages. Optic. From Damir Kovac to Branko Pirk. Branko. That Kiroshi optic from Reinder is good as scrap. There's a virus on it. Their nerves have latency, probably all from the beginnings of the hepatitis B. I toss it in the trash. From Branko Pirc, I think it should be read as Pirc. Pirc Damir Kovac. Optic. Fuck, can we at least pull some useful data from it? Something interesting about Bargist Hansen? From Darvik to Branko? Doubtful, but I'll check. it's honestly not the best, not in the best condition. Forever Young from The Scam. Another scavenger crow. Also seems like freshly operated. Well, well, well. A blood type O negative. There's a whole blood trail going over here. From the first share that we have found.
Got a bad feeling, V.
Yeah, you're not the only one. You're not the only one.
What the?
Oh, he's a thick boy. He's a big boy.
I kill you!
No, I killed you. Thanks for pulling that grenade on yourself, dumbass. Okay, the game have automatically switched from my secondary weapon to the hands, so I guess this is it. Actually, let me save first before I'm gonna do anything.
Hey, relax, June. Let's talk this through.
Yeah.
Not about to off an unarmed man, are you?
Well, you're ready to pick up a gun against me. But first, let's get this arcade conversation over here. Conversation from Yasha Ivanov and Luka Morozov. Yasha, I'm supposed to fucking babysit him? Luka, he paid for protection? Damn his orders. Yasha, he can stick his orders up his ass. Luka, you see how much he's paying for protection? File attached. You download it? Yasha, Chum, forget what I said. I'll guard him, watch over him. Should I kiss him goodnight too? Holds his hand in as he falls asleep. Luka, hahaha. Yasha, what can I say? I'm a slut for those sweet, sweet eddies. Can't help myself. Luka, that's what I love about you. Alright, let's get in. Let's have a conversation, shall we?
Rinder? Thought you'd look different. More chromed.
I'm Rinder. At least what's left of him. That asshole Hansen's rotting in the ground, so... Who sent you?
I'm here in the name of those people you killed at the stacks.
What? Hold on. The stacks? I was there. Someone tried to rip me off, but I didn't kill no one. I've got these blackouts. Ain't always present. I'm sick, okay? Sounds like you know more than me.
Okay, did the scabs do this to you?
You let scabs carve
We're gonna
you
go
up
through
like a
every
Thanksgiving
conversation
turkey.
option.
Why?
'Cause I told him to. What do you think? Sold him my chrome. Might be twisted fucks, but they keep their word.
Now you're gonna tell me that hulking slab of scab that came at me was your ripper?
That bumbling buffoon? Just proof they can't guard for shit.
And why did you leave the Bargist?
You and Hansen, what happened? Left you on the rocks?
You got eyes? Tossed me to rot in the gutter. My chums too. 8 years I gave that asshole.
8 years. Kid enlisted at 20. Had no excuse. Fuck did he think it'd happen? Stuffing himself with combat wear like a piñata. Matter of time before he burst.
Memory blackouts, how convenient. You killed Jason and 7 others. Let's go for this option.
You killed that kid, Jason, along with 7 others. Why? What for?
I'm sick, all right? I wanted to pawn my chrome, collect enough scratch to get treated. Jason was my go-between with the local scavs.
And here you are. Meaning he did his part.
Except you tried to give me the Dogtown shakedown first. Started waving his big dick iron. Fucking savage. And then... I can't remember.
Okay, he mentioned some form of sickness. What kind of sickness?
Rippers in Dogtown. None of them could help? Say what's ailing you?
If they did, think I'd have myself gutted like a fish? Ripping out 3rd-gen combat wear and chipping myself with crooked chrome for what? Shits and gigs?
Okay, and what about all those years you spent doing Hansen's dirty work?
Been doing Hansen's dirty work for years. Tying off loose ends. That all a blackout too?
Fuck you want me to say? That I admit to all the sins I committed? Remembered, forgotten, and all in between? Fine. I regret it, okay? I regret all the years with Hansen. Joined up when I was just a kid. Kept my head down, followed orders. Whatever I did, I'm sorry. As if you know shit about Dogtown anyhow.
Dogtown chewed him up, shat him out. Place must be packed with hapless turds like him. Be simpler if it was all Hansen's fault. But that ain't how it works.
No, it's not. First, let's go for the blue option. Enlighten me. What's Dogtown's really like?
Tell me. What don't I know about Dogtown?
Wasn't scavs try to fuck me over. It was that shitweasel Jason. Dogtown's teeming with filth like him. Makes Bargus look good in comparison. You see how they live in those cargo containers? Bunch of fucking savages. Can't have folks leaving either, no? Want you to rot right there beside them.
And now, so basically, now we have a situation. If you have not completed the optional goal, which turns out it's what I didn't do when I first time done this quest. If you don't get when you don't get the optional stuff, you're not gonna get this conversation over here. On my previous attempt of completing this quest, I did not have that final option. So basically, I couldn't choose it. I only had 2 options left to pick. I'm either, well, actually 3 options. I'm either shooting him down, and that's the end. Quick quest, quick and clean, everybody's happy. I either pity him and I get his dog tag, or I tug with him, I put the gun to his face, and he still can give me a dog tag, or I can kill him. And I tried every single option because the writing of this quest, it clearly gives you a signal that there's another option, alternative option, better option to do this quest, because the guy over here clearly regrets what he did. He clearly has remorse. He clearly wants to better himself. He clearly knows that he realizes what he did, and he's angry at himself and also at the world for what have happened to him, but he definitely regrets killing all those people even though he blacked out. He still searches for ways to help himself throughout all, because he said that he complained about the blackouts, and all the blackouts, the sudden attack that he doesn't remember, that is all could be contributed to a very possible case of cyberpsychosis. And on my first attempt, there were actually people who said just kill him, just get rid of him, that's all there is to him. I did not really want to do that. On my first attempt of completing this quest, what I basically did is I didn't shot him, I put the gun to his head, but I didn't done anything to him. He gave me the coordinates to his stash, I did it, got his dog tag, reported that he is gone, that's it, quest complete. I was still so determined. I was searching with every conversation option that was in the game, that because I knew there's a different option, and I didn't basically realize that there's option of investigating the entire area. It wasn't optional. I basically didn't realize that, dude. I thought that there's nothing else to do, that I basically need to go from point A to point B. That's it. I was wrong. I didn't look. I didn't notice. It was my fault. And you guys, I don't think you guys want to know the reaction. I was so pissed that I couldn't get that option that can actually solve the situation much better than what I got on the on my first attempt, the previous attempt. But yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna now figure out, we're gonna see the best option that we can possibly pick. Also, hello Medasian and hello Darsic. Happy New Year to you too. Why I'm saying Happy New Year? Because I'm recording this episode on 31st of December 2023. Well, most likely this is gonna happen in like next month, 2024. Like not January, but February. Okay, anyway, enough talking. Whatever I did, let me enlighten you. That's the option.
What are you waiting for?
I'm talking to a chat, and I want to pick up this option. Whatever I did, let me enlighten you.
Took a look at the scene. Only shots fired came from military-grade iron. Kind only you could carry. Then you bashed Jason's head against the ground more than a dozen times. Tossed the rest around like rag dolls. Was blood everywhere.
No, it's impossible. I swear, I would've...
He's telling the truth. Blacked out, that's why he can't remember. Combine heavy psi-wear with a short fuse and you've got a perfect recipe for carnage.
If it's cyberpsychosis, then maybe there's still hope for him. Thinking Regina.
Knew plenty who joined the army to make a quick buck. Hell, was one of them myself. But 8 years to sprout a conscience? Nah, fuck that.
Put him down? That your solution?
Karma had it coming to him. Of course, less you're gonna take pity on every asshole who starts feeling blue.
Yeah, but Johnny, there's a difference between every asshole that starts feeling blue just because their lives is in danger, and a single asshole that learns that he committed a very serious crime and he is willing to get his shit in order and try to, I don't know, I don't think he can redeem himself in front of the family. It's not the Cinnamon quest. I hate that quest, by the way. It's not the Cinnamon quest. This is a guy that basically, he knows what he did. He's definitely regretting it. He definitely is angry about all of this. But it's clear that he knows about the blackouts, he knows about the problems that he has, and he's willing to do what it takes to try to get himself any form of help. And why should I not help him when he clearly shows signs of willingness to get better? He's not just like every single asshole on the street. He has a different case presented to us, and I'm willing to help him.
Ryder, these blackouts, violent outbursts, ever consider the possibility you might have cyberpsychosis?
What, because I didn't tuck tail when that longsword trash tried to fleece me? Give me a fucking break! Look at me! What else have I got to lose, huh? They fucked me over, all of them! Used to be a soldier. Look at me now!
Had heaps of time to walk away before you dove off the deep end.
I was 20, okay? Put my faith in Hansen. Wasn't the first or last. And make everything my fucking fault now? And those whiny bitches I dropped at the stacks? Fuck them! Fuck Dogtown! I'd burn this shithole to the ground if I could, along with everyone in it!
Now I hope I'm gonna pick up a good option.
Say something.
Choose your words carefully. Killing you would be doing you a favor. Let's go with putting let's go and put his the gun to his head. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Let's not do that. How about I'm just
What are you waiting for?
I mean, I can always reset, so it's all good, it's all fine and dandy. Let's go with the putting the gun to his head.
Better choose your next words carefully.
Listen to me, just listen! I'm expired goods, a walking corpse. Can't decommission me more than this. Tell him Leon Rinder's dead and you wouldn't even be lying. Do that. The gear I stashed, it's yours. Or no, fuck! I won't beg.
Shoot if you want.
Nah, we're gonna do something better. First I'm gonna ask him what happens if I let you go, and then we're gonna call Regina.
Let's say I let you walk. What happens then? Lay it out.
I don't know. I'll look for help. Hit up some big-name rippers. Not calling it quits yet. Ended up like some fucking cripple.
Easy to feel sorry when there's a gun to your head. Don't let the murdering piece of shit tug at your heartstrings, V.
Got textbook cyberpsychosis, June. You need help. Flicking you a contact. Regina Jones.
Stay
Call
a
her
while
and
and
ask her for a
listen.
ride out of here.
I don't got no cyberpsychosis.
Call her, or I end you where you lie. Now!
Hello? Yes, I was told I'd get help. I called this number. It's about, cyberpsychosis. Yeah. Yeah, sending it now. Wait right here.
Happy now?
Gonna need your dog tag. Hand it over.
Here. Take it.
So long.
Go already.
Javopi. New job. Go to Rinder's stash. So he gives me the stash anyway?
What are you waiting for?
What am I waiting for? For something. I mean, I could go for the Rinder's stash, but I think I can do it ever so slightly differently. Let's just skip the conversation just a tiny bit, because I think I can just not force him to give me the stash. How about killing him would do him a favor? What about we're gonna pick up that option? We're gonna skip through all the conversation options, and we're gonna do it ever so slightly differently, okay? Let's do it like that. Also, Javopi, thank you very much for the follow. I thought you were already following my channel before, but I guess I was wrong. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna skip through. We're gonna skip through the dialogues until we're gonna get the things that we want.
And here.
Sip.
Rip.
This option. This time he actually has he still has his gun in hand. Surprisingly enough. Yeah, let's go for killing while doing you a favor. I'm not gonna do that.
Came to zero you. No, I think that'd just be doing you a favor.
Fuck you!
Save it. Can yell all you want in this sad, empty room once I'm gone.
Fuck you!
Right. Got two options. If the scavs don't... So long.
Okay. Okay. Never mind. If I'm gonna... So, So I can get the stash from him anyway. Okay, okay. I see how it is. It's fine. Was following you on Twitch on your Xbox. Okay, fine, I get it. Okay, no. The option that I want to pop out pops out. I simply thought that I don't have to extract the stash from him, as in data for the stash. Okay, this time I'm skipping and I'm picking up the permanent options, so... Sorry for taking your time, guys. That is my fault. But I simply want to explore every possibility. We got a new possibility unlocked. We can send him to Regina, and I simply...
And here you...
And I simply want to, you know, explore alternatives. That's all there is to it. The bot didn't even show me that you are following me. That's the funniest part. Probably Streamlabs Cloudbot is now working again, because of course it won't.
Well,
Then you...
Gonna probably have to check it out.
He's...
Put him down? That...
Carl.
Had heaps of...
I was 20.
Yeah, it seems...
Better choose your next
seems like
words
this is like the
carefully.
Listen to me.
only way I can do.
Oh no. I don't know.
Call Regina.
Got... Call her? Now!
Hello?
Gonna need your dog tag.
Here.
So long.
Go already.
Alright, there it goes, addicted to chaos. And I can even now get the package. Can I talk with him? I would love to talk with him. Because blood pump, already have it installed.
What are you waiting for?
For nothing! Alright, now I can deliver the dog tag. And this is the best way you can complete this quest. But you need to basically scan the crime scene to get that option. And now, I am happy with this current solution. Now he's gonna get a second chance at life. A chance that he deserves. And the dog tags are gonna be delivered. And everybody's gonna be happy. Got an airdrop. Upper part of the building. Okay, staircase is over there. Let's go for this.
Stop.
Come out.
Wait, which radio this is? No, I want radio. Actually, let's disable the radio for now.
Whatever.
Yeah, this guy gonna have to be neutralized next.
Said. The flyer, or you just used it on weekends, cruising around North Oak?
Ugh. Used car salesman. Am I right?
Alright, I think that's all of them. Not a lot of tier 5s I'm getting today. It's sad. Okay, so we got QB, sadly with the mods. So it is what it is. Wow, this episode is gonna be extra longer. I'm actually happy with that because I really wanted to get the right ending for this quest anyway, so... No regrets for having a longer episode. If it can give me the conclusion that I really want.
Hey, as hell.
It's done? Reiner's dead? You didn't let us down, did you?
No, I did not.
Didn't let you down. He's gone. For good.
I hope he was scared. That he begged for his life.
Didn't look too happy. I can tell you that.
On behalf of all the residents of the Stacks, thank you.
It's the least I could do.
Alright, we also go... The ability to go to Reiner's stash, and I'm gonna do that too.
Terminated.
Took care of him.
Congratulations, then. Contract closed.
Oops. Ow. Contract's closed. Right. It's gonna be a longer travel towards that stash, isn't it? I'm okay with doing it. After all, I would say that stash of the dude is kind of connected to the current quest. Maybe I'm gonna get another drop zone. That would be great.
Excuse you.
And the code 1975. Alright, access granted. So let's see what we got. A bunch of weaponry that I cannot even pick up, which is... Oh, I guess it's okay. There's a terminal that I can read, so let's get to this, if the game is gonna allow me. Let's see, we got 2 messages in one file. Message number 1. Memory lapses from Leon Reiner to Janet Arias. Listen, Jan, I'm a little low on ads at the moment, but my memory chrome acting up. Could you take a look? Been forgetting stuff. Sometimes find myself standing somewhere and I can't remember what the hell I was doing for the last 15 minutes. Like someone knocked me out or something. From Jeanette to Leon, Reiner, do you know I specialize in lower limb cyberware? From Leon to Janet. Yeah, I mean, I said I was broke, but do me a favor as a chum. From Janet to Leon. Fine, come over, but I can't promise anything. Important, read now. From definitely Johnny Silverhand. Hello, dear user, I have 100 million eddies. Come up to the specific address and I'll give you 50% of it. Oh boy. Okay, so what do we got? We got Deserter, power double-barreled shotgun. The shotgun screen firepower pulverizes everything in its path, neutralizing an enemy engulfs me in flames, except when your health is very low, granting a movement speed boost and increased mitigation chance. And not a tier 5++ knife with mods, which it's a shame. I'm never gonna use a throwable knife, but eh. And also monies, 5,000 credits. I would call it a severe case of win-win situation. Alright, I'm not gonna do this quest because this episode is already going for very, very long. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark up my house and we're simply gonna drive for it. We're simply gonna go for it. We've been already recording this for an extended amount of time. And I think it's about a good time to basically kind of wrap up the episode, but not wrap up the stream because I'm not going anywhere. We still got, stream-wise, we still got 2 hours. So I'm not gonna just close the stream. I'm most likely gonna record one more episode, depending on how long it's gonna take. It, and then that's it. Then I'm simply gonna be back next day because for the New Year's Eve I didn't really have any plans to basically go anywhere. I'm gonna be simply sitting in my house and chilling. That's all things considered. I think it is the best thing that could happen to me because it's not like I'm antisocial or I'm afraid of like going out. It's not the point. Though I would confirm that I am sort of antisocial, which is a contradiction considering I am a streamer and I stream pretty much every single day. But the thing is that basically if I would go out for a New Year's Eve, that would mean that will be a lot of drinking. Other people would drink around me. I am afraid of people that are drunk. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm afraid of drunk people. And I'm not gonna dwell into that too much. It's just, basically for me and parties, we will not work together. .4 kilometers to get back home. I know that I just missed a job for a car from El Muammar, but honestly, I can complete more next time. I can definitely complete more next time. That almost ended very badly. Like for example, if I sip a little bit of a beer on my own in my own room, then it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly great. But I simply, if I'm going outside with somebody, with some people, don't show me that you're drinking beer. Don't show me that you're drinking alcohol. I cannot stand it. I cannot deal with it. I'm not gonna say why I have that. I simply have that. And that's it. Maybe it would be even a smart decision to simply not drill into this conversation anymore. I already said what I wanted to say when it comes to that, and that's it. Maybe for the curious people, I do not mind if the game has an alcohol or if drinking the game has an alcohol, but it's helpful. I don't mind that, but it's all about like real life interaction, basically. Oops. I love this bike. I really like this bike because it's sort of... Okay, when you turn it on, there's a light basically pulsating on the side over here. I can even... I think I can still show it up. Hold on. Yeah, you guys see this light on the side? This reminds me of the freaking Knight Rider. The old TV show. With the younger than David Hasselhoff. I know there was like a remake of Knight Rider in like 2015, 2005, but I never watched that.
Welcome to N54. It's time for your local news.
Oh, Leon Roddy have actually sent me a message. Hold up, I want to thank you. For weeks, I've been asking for help from my Bardist brothers, and in the end, it was you who helped me, a stranger. Let me make it up to you somehow. Sending you coordinates to a little stash of mine. Take whatever you want from there, and thank you. Code is 1950-75. I already have done that. It's kind of you. Thanks. I give you a chance, write it, don't fuck it up. That's kind of you. Thanks. Give you a chance. Both of those are actually good answers when you think about it. Because, yeah, getting the stash is kind. But also, I give you another chance. Don't fuck it up. Just don't fuck it up. You have a chance for a normal life. It's like one of the few situations where actually life smiles upon you. If you believe in God, then he extends his mercy. And that's basically all there is to it. You did, and I thank you for it. Catch you around. Well, hopefully, I will.
Violence continues.
New contract added, Leon Rinder.
Shootings have been reported along the 166, and 101. Eyewitness accounts point to inter-clan disputes. Attacks on unaffiliated persons has not exceeded the average. However, in an abundance of caution, the NCPD has raised the...
Let me actually check what Wilson has. Wilson! Do you have any good mods? Used to... let's try and check you had a good legendary. Better half, 10% crit chance. I need to find another better half then, I guess.
A happy new gun owner.
No, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm very, very sad. I'm the Captain Sadgers with the Badgers.
No, I haven't played it.
I've got another try.
Interesting.
Look at this. Interesting. It's the cuteness. It's the cuteness overload. Iggy the iguana just napping along with Nibbles, and Nibbles just stretching up, performing the big stretch every once in a while, just belly exposed, just full of soup. And there we go, big stretch. Yeah, there we go. That's a big one. Let me open the stash. I have a few legendaries that I'm not gonna use, so let me just hide the Pizdets. Let's hide the Deserter, and I think that, yeah, that's pretty much every single gun. And yes, I have this many legendaries because I'm a collector. I collect every single legendary, but I sort of refuse to use most of them. Only use very specific ones. I don't even use the tier 5 iconic weapons or legendaries, if you will. I just don't use them. I don't know why. It's just I just don't. But that's all there is to it. Let's see for 24. Yeah, that stash message that he gave me was quite irrelevant when you think about it, because because it seems like you get the number and the directions to his stash no matter if you're gonna call to Regina or not. I mean, he calls Regina anyway. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's make a hard save of the game. I'm happy that I managed to complete this quest the way I really want to complete it. Like I said, that's the best way basically to end this quest. The guy gets a second chance. Maybe he's gonna manage to control his cyber psychosis. I really hope he will. And yeah. That's the ending I was looking for. On my first attempt, I was so freaking angry that the quest that had an obvious another ending to the quest, I didn't find that ending. I was so pissed at that. But I'm finally happy, and yeah, that's all there is to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, people of Twitch, people of Twitch, we're still gonna continue on with the stream, while people of YouTube, this is gonna be the end of this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing, ring the bell, slap it, like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Links for all my socials can be found in the description below and the pinned comment down below. Thank you guys once again, and I'll see you on the next one.